Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Chaos Gamer coming at you with another video over here, or rather, this is our Chaos Quest to find out what the next exciting thing's going to be. So today's video is going to be about Diablo 4. Now, I have to admit, I had a video, I had my game time, I did it all, and then when I went to go look at my work, it didn't properly record. It did, that's the whole thing. Usually, I've been doing my things right off the phone. I tried Diablo Immortal. I couldn't get into that. I couldn't play Diablo on my phone. But with Diablo 4, so far, so good. But anyway, guys, I want to give you my first impressions of Diablo so far. And as we go along, I will get some actual video of me playing, and we'll all have a wonderful, delightful time over here. Anyway, so I caved in. I've been really against Blizzard. I'm not going to lie, guys. I've been really disappointed in a lot of the things they've done. Diablo Immortal was all about buy. It was play for win, in my opinion. World of Warcraft I tried, and I just didn't like it. Or rather, I came back. I mean, I played World of Warcraft since the first day it began, which brings us to Diablo 4. I wasn't going to buy it. But honestly, I've been having a pretty crappy time in IRL. If it was legal, I would take a shovel and take care of some... I'm just kidding. That's terrible. You can't say that. But seriously, though, it's been a little rough. So I was scrolling through Facebook, and there was a little advertisement for Diablo 4, and I figured, why not? Let's make things worse. Well, lo and behold, so far, so good. So let's explain what we've got. And again, guys, we're just going to look at this picture of Lilith because that's what's important. We are set in a situation where there's three tomb robbers, and then, like, one guy who's kind of just insane, wanting the answers for stuff. That's the first cut video, which is showing you how they kind of accidentally, unlock the gateway to Lilith. Now, I personally really like how they did this, because realistically, I can't imagine anyone would willingly say, let's go bring a demon from another dimension, unless they're totally crazy. But I kind of like when it's tomb robbers, and you got, like, maybe that one guy who genuinely cares. So I had that. The guy kind of looked like Tyrael, so I haven't played long enough yet to find out if he was or isn't, or just some generic guy. Whatever. Either way, they made all of them like generic adventurers, so it is what it is. And they go through their blood ritual, and bam, Lilith is here. But now let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay so far for me has been fantastic. I love the customization. That always bothered me. Well, it doesn't really matter. I like if I can play myself as, like, the gender I prefer. You know, I mean, hey, if everybody else can go wild with bathrooms and things like that, why can't I? I want to play the character in the gender and customization I like. So I really like that you get to choose between male and female, and then you have a lot of customizations from your hair, from your... now, with the Barbarian, that's what I selected. You can change the pattern of your tattoo, your hair, your beard, your face. Just a lot of customization that we have not had in a while. So I really like that. So yay for that over there. Let's see, what else? And so with the customization, you start in, I like that you actually have your little voice, you're part of the dialogue, instead of just kind of like loosely being there as one of the guys. Like in Diablo 1, you were either Aiden, you were, the rogue, Blood Raven eventually. Well, I'm going back to Diablo 1. So the first thing that I really want to point out is how dark it is. I love when Diablo has a darker, more gritty, bloody aspect to it. And guys, maybe it'll get worse, but so far I like it, where Lilith is back, she's tempting everyone with sin, and making sure that they all go on the darker way. So as the Barbarian, the cool thing I really like is the arsenal. Now, I think this is Immortal, but I never got that far. I like that the Barbarian, because I always wondered about this. You're a Barbarian! Why can't you have every weapon? And sure enough, they did it. Maybe they listened to one of my comments on one of their forums. So you have, as a default, your two one-handed swords or weapons, hatchets, axes, whatever. But you can bash with your two-handed club and sword and everything. So you have 4 weapons as a Barbarian, and it's really great. I like how, a little bit of a spoiler here, I'm not going to go too far into it, I haven't even gotten that far yet, how you go in and you lose your horse. I always wondered about where the hell's your horse. In this case, your horse gets eaten, and now you're stuck. There's winter. You need some shelter, and you meet a bunch of people who seem relatively wacky, but still normal human beings who are just trying to get about their day, catching a strange, crazy monk. Turns out the monk ain't so crazy, and it's the people. But of course, we are a good-hearted soul, and we go out there and help and save the people. So, yay for that, of that circumstance. And then what I really liked was you get done saving, so you go up into the ruins and you kill the demon and all that stuff, and you go back, yay, everything is saved. But then they drug your ass. I couldn't believe it. I loved it. You're partying, you're drinking, because that's what would really happen. I mean, not the drugging part, but if you were to really save somebody and they can't afford stuff, they would offer you food. They'd offer you drink. I like that they even insulted the quality of the food. They had like they had an actual village. I never liked when you have a video game where you walk in and you're like, where's the sense of civilization? Come on. Where are people actually living? And then they get that little cutscene of the church when Lilith first comes there. And I don't want to give spoilers, guys, because I want you to play the game. So the overall moral and point of this video is, so far, I am loving Diablo 4. I liked Diablo 3. I liked it. I did not love it. I didn't like how they locked you in so much as far as things you had or had not done. So far, I'm getting a larger sense of freedom in the game where you can explore just like Diablo 2. And because, again, with Diablo 3, you had no choice. You had to go to certain spots. There was obviously a bit of a randomized generation of dungeons, but the world, to me, felt too static, too like... This, you are playing a video game and you are going here. Whereas so far with Diablo 4, and guys, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not that far into it, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So ultimately, guys, this is me giving it a thumbs up. I'm going to keep playing it, and I think all you guys check it out too. I'll get some gameplay time in. I'll get some videos on that, and we can talk about it some more. So when I'm not playing Knighthood now, guys, it looks like I've got another game to play. Diablo 4. You got the Barbarian, the Necromancer, the Druid. Actually, I really like how the Druid's looking. When I have some time, I cannot wait to make a Druid. The Necromancer looks freaking awesome. Then you've got, what else you have? You have a Rogue. Am I missing one? Is there a Paladin? I don't remember now. If there's not, I'm sure there'll be some expansion, like, added content later. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this quick little more like rant discussing Diablo 4. Check it out. I think it's definitely worthy of purchasing and playing. Once I get to the end, I can figure out if it's like, it's a dungeon crawl. It's like any other of these things. You're hacking and slacking and slashing. You have the ability to evade items. You have the ability to, like, get hit by stuff. And I like it. So anyway, hope you liked this video. If you like what you saw here, hit the like button. If you really like hearing my voice, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This is the Chaos Gamer, the Chaos Quest. See you all next time.